What is going on, everybody? Non here, and I recorded this last night. I went to upload and realized that my mic crapped out. So I've been troubleshooting that. So we'll do it all over again. So I am probably the last person to the show here on talking about the Deltarune set that was spoiled late last week. But I do want to talk about timelines, and I want to talk about everything going on and kind of put everything together for the next 9 months. So first things first, obviously we have Deltarune, which is the Storm Emerald set, Emerald Storm, whatever. But yeah, generally speaking, the Japanese trademark doesn't necessarily follow the naming convention of English, and that's what we see here. So this set is set to release on November 2nd, but I do want to take a step backwards because this is presumably going to be the fourth main set in a row that is most likely going to be a one-to-one match with the Japanese set, which is something, quite honest, we haven't really seen in recent history. So we have Perfect Order that came out in March. The set's doing fine. $225. I actually I had a couple folks in Discord tell me about how Perfect Order and Chaos Rising are disasters and this and that, and I'm like, dude, guys, the boxes are $335. And for those of you who don't know, we started getting the second wave of booster boxes from Chaos Rising early last week. So booster boxes, ETBs, I think ETBs are all shipped for the most part. Booster bundles, I'm not quite sure about because I don't pay that much attention. But you have a box that's $235, which is $75 over MSRP. It is an absolute grand slam, which just really goes to show how far from center people's expectations have shifted, just quite honestly, because everything with Pokemon, it's a home run. Which is, it's amazing. And I did not turn on my ad blocker here because it's going to annoy some people and make them watch the video, or at least comment section. So in the comment section, so appreciate that. So it's an absolute home run. We have Perfect Order that's $225, $230 a box. And we're presumably, what I'm told, we're not going to get wave 2 of the booster boxes until the middle of July at the earliest. Now we've gotten booster bundles, we've gotten ETBs, I believe, but we have not gotten that. Ascended Heroes. We just got new tins coming out for August, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, we knew the printing of that set ended about 6 weeks ago, but they were sending large boxes of packs out to be packed by third parties, and that's kind of what happens. You know, we have pallet labels coming from multiple different folks. So again, you know, the Pokemon Company, they print the packs in-house. They send the packs out to third party to package, who then in turn sends them to distribution, plus MJ plus Excel to send out to all of the end user. So, you know, we're getting that. But getting back to the timing, because again, these sets are absolute home runs. Pitch Black is going to be the same. You know, you like Darkrai, don't like Darkrai, people are going to buy it. It's going to follow the same price pattern of these three, and the Mega Darkrai is probably going to be, again, a $300 to $500 card. You know, I had folks saying, "Oh, well, you said the Greninja is going to be a $300, $400, $500 card. It's barely $325." Yes, in the middle of the dump of the product being released, you dumb shits. It happens for every set, and then when things slow down, the product gets bought up, and then the singles start to move up. It's just, it is the life cycle of a TCG. Now, granted, at this point in time, everything's been super condensed because there's so much money in here, but that is the world we live in. So we have the Pitch Black set coming out in the third week of July. Now, generally speaking, July is when we get a specialty set. And we don't get that third regular set or standard set of the year until September. So this year they are transposing the third standard set and the specialty set because they need more time to print 30th anniversary. So 30th anniversary comes out September 16th, which is interesting because I believe it's a Wednesday. And then we have this set, Deltarune. And this is where things get a little funky. So Deltarune is scheduled to release November 9th. So the last 2 years, we've had Phantasmal Flames and Surging Sparks. They've released the Friday before the week of Thanksgiving. So they've been the very, very end of November. This year, they're accelerating this and they're buying themselves an extra 2 weeks, I think. Maybe 3 weeks. I think it's only 2 weeks because I think Thanksgiving's a little early this year, if I recall. And what that does is that creates a couple extra weeks for them to print Mega Evolution 7. Now, Delta Rain is going to be Mega Evolution 6. Pitch Black's going to be Mega Evolutions 5. And the Aura Seeker set, which is the let's go back here because this is where it gets really, really juicy. And we'll talk about the Team Rocket thing, etc. here in a second. So we have Aura Seeker, which is a Mega Lucario Z. Comes out in Japan on November 27th, but this is most likely going to be the Mega Evolution 7, which is a March 2027 set traditionally. So last year it was, well, this year is Perfect Order. Last year it was Journey Together. I'm guessing this set's probably going to release the middle of February. Excuse me. And then the high class set, for those of you who don't know, in Japan, it's for the high class of people. It's your expensive holiday set. It's your Prismatic Evolutions. It's your Senate Heroes. They are printing that this year. I broke that news to you guys. They are printing a 7.5 Mega Evolution set. That is most likely going to be a March release, again, to give them more time to print 30th. And they're trying to print these to the specialty sets and the standard sets concurrently in different facilities. Now, what is absolutely fantastic is now we have this trademark that was broken. I think it was by Poke Beach last week. Are you perhaps with Team Rocket? So generally speaking, I don't pay that much attention to these. They're cool, whatever, but whatever. But the folks that follow this and have followed these religiously for the last couple of years, they swear up and down that this is most likely in the same category as TCG names. So it is probably going to be a TCG release. Now, when we see these trademarks, it's about a 9-month lead time from when we start to see the set released in Japanese. Now, 30th anniversary is going to be a concurrent release with English and with Japanese. My guess is that Mega Evolution 7.5, presumably coming out in March of 2027, is going to be a subsequent release in Japan and English, Japanese and English. So with this set coming out in, or the trademark being a leading indicator by 9-10 months, that puts us right in the middle of March. So the time frame is right. So if the Mega 7.5 set ends up being a Team Rocket set, holy shnikes, watch out, because everybody thought this thing was going to be dead after 30th anniversary. But then now you have the Delta Rain set, you have the Quasar set. Is it really going to be followed up with a Team Rocket set? You're going to have a Mega Lucario Z set. The hits keep coming, guys. This is not the same management team that almost destroyed the game by overprinting Sword and Shield because they were greedy and stupid. It is a different management team. Those folks are no longer pulling the strings. They're not going to do it again. And the best way to not do it is you create products that everybody wants. Hey, LSS, you dumb motherfuckers, Flesh and Blood, create products that people want, and then you don't have to stock the market when people undercut this, the price controls that you're trying to enforce because your product's dog shit. Pokemon doesn't do that. They keep making better products that people want, and that's how you keep the hype cycle going, even when they're printing as much product as they can, which is only going to increase. It's the way you play the game. So I know you guys are communist, socialist, whatever from New Zealand. Different mindset than the East here, or I should say the West. I'm on the East Coast of the West. But back to Pokemon. If we have the Mega Rayquaza set in November, coming after 30th anniversary in September, the Mega Lucario set, Aura Seeker, whatever it translates to in English, in presumably February, and then we get the year-end specialty set in March as a Team Rocket set, we're going to be off to the races. And the bull market's just going to keep on coming. So it is what it is, guys. You guys can be negative all you want. The boom is going to continue. There's nothing that's going to slow it down. You can sit on the internet and you can bitch and moan, you can be spooked, but at the end of the day, the only thing left to do is just realize it's a bull market. It's not going to change anytime soon. And if you think it is, you're wrong. So, anyway, guys, enjoy your Saturday.